Okay, hello my traders. Let's start with the day. We have had some minor news, the usual jobless every Thursday. Okay, a little bit better than expected, gave a push to the dollar, but to be honest, all the years I was in the prop desk in the banks, we never paid attention to jobless. This is last months, not to say last 1 year, that market pays attention to such indicators, such news. You see also here it's very, very minor, light well yellow. Anyway, we have Lagarde speaking in 1 hour. This might give some volatility to the euro. No major news today. Tomorrow I think there are some news, retail sales in the UK, home sales Michigan, retail sales Canada. Okay, tomorrow is another day. Now, let's go to the charts. Let's start with a quick look in the euro. Despite the morning push higher above 109, now taking back, testing the yesterday's low. Same for the cable, a little bit more aggressive buyers here. Now the yen, I believe this morning that we were gonna have one push finally high, lower. We had this pull up in the news because yields spiked higher. Let me put the bond chart, but we see that they're giving already back. As long as remains below 111.21, there is another momentum to the downside, but bonds are trading heavy, especially now in the US session. USD CAD, one of the same, drifting lower overnight, spike with the news, currently just in the level below the news. Same for the Aussie. Oil, we saw a rally since yesterday evening, continued this morning. Correction here, V-shaped correction, quickly back up above 73 in the highs. And I think there are some news for the inventories. Yes, we have the change in inventories and natural gas will have an impact in oil prices in 1.5 hours almost. Now, let's see. Also, I know Euro Aussie starting finally to correct lower. Let's see, must break below current levels to give a move back below 165. And of course, the dollar keeps pushing higher. Okay, let's focus on the US futures right now. As always, we have 12 minutes for market to open. If you have any question, write it now. The direction pre-news, as we see, and the bias remains to the downside. Let me put the 4-hour chart to see it better. But currently we see this pullback higher to continue since this morning, despite the yesterday's sell-off. Minor sell-off, okay. Let's see, it's exactly the middle of the range, same for the Nasdaq. A little bit more leading to the upside here. This started from yesterday. If you remember in the live, we saw this drop lower where Nasdaq was leading, and when the reaction higher happened, we saw Nasdaq outperforming as well. Let's see. We have some momentum from the pre-New York session, the morning, the European session, pushed back above the 200 period moving average, currently keeping this level despite the correction after the news. I believe we are going to have one push above 4800 and 4800, 4810, 5 and 10, this level here, we are going to have a pullback to the downside. Yes, gold is very interesting. I don't know why it remains. It's pretty much okay. The same with the dollar index and yields. This is the play for gold so far this week. We see gold try to went above this important resistance and support area, but quickly returned below. So as long as we remain below, the odds are for another push lower. I believe we are gonna trade below 2000 if this momentum continues. As I see it now, I would like to buy the dip, but of course we are waiting for the opening range. I don't know who can forecast and predict markets. Yes, we can say that there are some odds favoring this move, but let's see. Dollar up and down. This is the yesterday's. Ignore the opening range. We see some pressures now, some selling pre-market. But I believe as long as we remain above 77, I mean those 10 points, we're gonna have one push higher. To be honest, I will be looking to buy this selling. Let's see how the market will react, especially if we see quickly reversal in the opening. How many of you are trading futures? Okay, good. Okay. Here we go. Oops, and yes, we pushing higher. Nasdaq is leading. Let's go long.
Order filled.
Big divergence. But it's coming up.
Order filled.
3 points quickly. Oh, all the game is in Nasdaq today, I think. We see some downward pressure in S&P and Nasdaq quickly giving it back. But it's just noise now, the first minutes. I remain by the dip biased, as almost in the market the last days, months, years. But at some time we must see a deep correction in stocks. Don't know when, but sometime it will come. But we don't really care, we trade very short term in the opening range now. Also we see some selling the dollars. And we see the push higher, Nasdaq is leading. Strong, I see Apple, yes, ripping higher. Let me see, Metastock 2, Microsoft, Tesla, or is Tesla? Tesla, okay. Lagging. Okay, Nasdaq we see some shoots higher, but sellers appear, breaking back. And here we go higher again. If Nasdaq makes new high, I will buy the S&P in market because it's gonna follow. Okay, let's go.
Order filled.
Let's go. Nasdaq ripping, S&P dipping. Come on now, why?
Order filled.
strange day with Nasdaq leading the move higher, but usually one drags the other. I hope not S&P drags Nasdaq lower. I don't like dollar also higher. Now we see some selling. Testing the lows. But Nasdaq keep holding above the opening. Okay, let's put the opening range now. Okay, now we have a move also. I think we're gonna have a new high. Let me put the order here and okay, I'm coming back. I have to answer one phone call. Okay, what did I miss? Nothing. We are still inside the opening range. Nasdaq keep pushing higher. Very strange move. We see wider opening range in the Nasdaq, makes sense. Bigger volatility there. And we see some selling. News week, what do you mean? We don't have news at the opening in those 15 minutes. News are before the opening. Or at 5 o'clock local time in 15 minutes. Dollar is turning, let's see. Also oil rising, gold also pushing higher, stocks should follow. I don't know why they don't. Oops, what's going on in the S&P? Again inside the opening range. Now must shoot up higher. Also, we have VWAP providing support. Maybe the sell-off was because we crossed below the VWAP. I know many traders are watching VWAP, but it's tricky and nothing is for sure. Okay. Dancing in the lower end of the opening range, while Nasdaq dancing in the higher end. The Aussie is pushing higher. Gold trying to go out of the opening range, but to be honest, I don't give much value in other than the futures, but it is what it is. Here we go again. I don't like it. Okay, I'm going out.
Order filled.
If we go again inside the opening range, I will re-enter, but I think there is a move lower coming. I will try the Nasdaq this time. Up.
Order filled.
Now what I did, I played the entering of the opening range in S&P, but I traded the Nasdaq because was leading in the previous move higher. I hope it does the same now. Also Nasdaq is inside the opening range. S&P pushing into new lows. I don't like it, but I feel safer in Nasdaq. Also dollar starting to turn. Don't know what's happening with S&P. Still trading outside of the opening range. This gives momentum to the downside for S&P. Let's see. You cannot win every day, every move, every trade, of course. Gold pushing higher, dollar pushing lower, yields almost unchanged. Stocks are lagging for now. But if S&P goes again inside the opening range, we'll have an accelerated move to test the other side of the opening. Yes, now I'm trading the XFA, the Express Funded account. I passed the trading combine. That's why you see the balance. But so far we are in down $75. Okay, we see some base forming in S&P. What's happening? Why I see that? Okay, now it's the pushing higher. S&P quickly. Okay, I will try another one in S&P as it enter the opening range again. And let's hope this time we have the move quickly to the upside. I trade everything, but futures is one level higher than CFD Forex because it's organized markets. You see, we trade futures, we have better platforms, we get better feels, less slippage. Limit orders are guaranteed in futures. It's generally better and more advanced, of course. Okay, here we go. Give us the rip higher. I think I'm gonna need more coffee. Going to get one coffee and coming back. Okay, back. The spread between Nasdaq and S&P. No, I trade the lead and lag if you mean this. Okay, here we have the move to the new highs. To the highs of the opening range, I mean. And hopefully to new highs. I missed the in and out in Nasdaq. But okay, I will let it run. Let's go out at 42 in Nasdaq. Come on now. I should go to get another coffee. I think market goes up when I leave the screen. Okay, VWAP holding, price higher. I need to see a break above 77, 78 is the resistance, not to mention 90. The highs of the opening range will have continuation. Come on. Yes, I just did this divergence. I played Nasdaq using S&P and the opposite. Come on now. Another time testing the lows. Let's see. Nasdaq still inside the opening range, but in the lower side now. Okay, not my day, I'm going out.
Order filled.
I will keep Nasdaq. But I don't wanna see trading below 80. I will put the stop here and see. That's trading, guys. You cannot win every day. Of course, there are gonna be days negative. We trade the system, so we follow the system. But now we're going again. Come on. It is playing with me again inside the opening range. I'm gonna wait this time. The dollar is rallying again. This provides another pressure in stocks. Oil higher, strange. Gold higher. Again inside the opening range. Also crossing VWAP. Pushing higher again. Okay, I'm gonna enter again using stop at 78 this time for
Order filled.
the last time.
Order rejected.
Okay. Because we enter again inside the opening range, and usually when we have this behavior, we are trading quickly to the other side of the opening range. Let's see this time. If not, we will get out and call it a bad day.
Order filled.
I will place one sell here for the Nasdaq. And we wait. Going lower again. Okay, and with this we are already 1 hour. I'm closing this live. See you all in the usual Twitter and Telegram.